Good evening, fans, and welcome to the Pentland Sports Complex and McConnell Field as the 2A state playoffs begin in Franklin. I'm George Young, along for tonight's ball game featuring East Lincoln Mustangs and the Franklin Panthers. East Lincoln comes from Denver, North Carolina, and they have a sub-500 mark. Let's run through the starting lineup quickly. East Lincoln, they'll be the visiting team. They'll bat first. Graham Smiley, the catcher. Matt McCowan and Garrett Michelle will be the first three batters in the order. And on the mound tonight for Coach Tim Hawkins is Nathan Sanders. He's been the ace throughout the season. In 12 games, he's amassed a 5-0 record and a microscopic 1.55 ERA and 40 innings pitched, 54 strikeouts for Nathan Sanders. Behind the plate, catching him tonight is Blake Gibson, his familiar spot for Coach Tim Hawkins. First round of the state playoffs. You aren't guaranteed tomorrow. You got to win to advance. But the good news is the Panthers, after winning the Mountain 6 Conference and a nail-biter against Smoky Mountain last Thursday night, they will be at home at least through the third round. If you can win, of course, with a 4 seed. Leading things off for the East Lincoln Mustangs is Graham Smiley, the catcher. And he has already got some interest from NC State, and he is only a freshman. First offering from Sanders is a little bit low for ball one, and we are underway in the opening round of the 2A state playoffs. Sanders looks in for the sign. Swung on and missed. Evens it up at a ball and a strike.
Come on, Bob.
We'll step out briefly, Will Smiley. Now stand back in. The 1-1 misses high. 2-1 the count. Swung on and missed at a home run cut. Did Smiley. The 2-2 is tapped towards third. Up with a Discro to first. And he got him. One gone in the top half of the first inning. That's going to bring to the plate Matt McCowan. The shortstop for the Mustangs of East Lincoln.
Brings up the shortstop, number 8, Matt McCowan.
What I could gather coming into this one, talking to some of the coaches, is that East Lincoln has some talent, but it's scattered. Haven't put it together throughout the season, as that one's hit to second. Up with it is Carlton to first in time, and quickly 2 gone here in the top half of the first inning. That'll bring to the plate Garrett Michelle, the third baseman for the Mustangs. Softball is happening in left field. May be able to see some fans in the stands. Try to get a score. That one is sent into right center and going to fall in no man's land for a base hit. First hit of the ball game. Solid single for Garrett Michelle. Going to bring Gabe Duncan to the plate. The wind picks up here at Macon Middle School. Hopefully the showers that have been popping up all around us will stay away. Runner at first and 2 out. Here's the pitch from Sanders, and it's high for ball 1. Towards Scrow at third. He scoops to first. Bang, bang. Got him. 5-3 on the putout as Duncan is retired. And that's going to retire the side for East Lincoln. They strand a runner. And we head to the home half of the first inning in a scoreless game.
Planning a kitchen or bathroom remodel? The first call you need to make is to Anders Custom Woodworking. Tim Anders specializes in custom cabinetry and granite countertops for kitchens, bathrooms, offices, and entertainment centers. From the large kitchens to the smallest bathrooms, Anders Custom Woodworking will make sure your specific needs are met. Give Tim Anders a call at 828-342-4222 for a free estimate today.
Back here at the Penland Sports Complex, McConnell Field, first round of the 2A state playoffs. Bottom half of the first we go. Here's Franklin's order of batting tonight. Starting lineup. Gibson, Chastain, and Scrow, familiar top third of Tim Hawkins' lineup. Harrison, Sanders, Burt, Dewey, Cochran, and Carlton will round out the order. On the mound for East Lincoln is Jordan Fisher. In 10 games, he's 3-2, 2.41 ERA. He will face a potent Panther lineup. He takes his final warm-up tosses. We are just about set for the bottom half of this first inning. As I mentioned, here's the schedule. Of course, tomorrow's not guaranteed. You have to win in the playoffs. It's single elimination for the first 4 rounds. And if Franklin is lucky enough to win tonight, they'll play again on Friday. All right, Gibson will stand in to face Jordan Fisher, the East Lincoln hurler. Some dark clouds are gathering. The sun has gone under one of those dark clouds. Hopefully, as I mentioned, the rain will stay away. Because if it does start raining, we may go off the air.
The catcher, number 11, Blake.
Because we don't have any cover for our cameras. Gibson takes one in tight for ball 1.
Ready.
Towards third, up with it is Michelle to first. Got him. 5-3 on the putout of Blake Gibson. Going to bring Todd Chastain to the plate. Quick look at the radar. Most of the showers are to the east of us. It does appear now. First one hits him. Chastain will head down to first after he was beamed. Going to bring Tony Scrow to the plate. 1 out here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Ready.
Scrow sends that one into left field for a base hit. 2 on with 1 out for Tyler Harrison, the cleanup hitter.
All right, roll it up. Come on now.
Shortstop, number 4, Tyler Harrison.
Runners get their leads at first and second. Fisher deals. That one is sent into center field. On his horse, Burleson not going to get to it. It's going to kick to the wall. One run's going to come home to score. They're going to hold a runner at third, and Franklin has taken a 1-0 lead in this one.
Come on now.
And that's a double for Harrison. Scrooge stands at third. And Chastain came home to score. That's going to bring to the plate Nathan Sanders,
Number 6,
the pitcher.
The pitcher, Nathan Sanders.
Fisher looks in, comes set. Drops one in there for a strike. Good news so far, fans. Up 1-0 in the opening round. The 2A state playoffs. Long lead by Harrison at second. That one is in there for a strike. Quickly in the hole. 0-2 now is the pitcher Sanders. Reached for it, couldn't come up with it. Strike 3. That'll bring to the plate Dylan Burt. Runners remain at second and third.
24, Dylan Burt.
Burt watches one sail right down Main Street for strike 1.
Come on, Jordan, battle back here. Come on now, get out of here.
Awaiting the 0-1 from Fisher.
Here we go.
That one's in there for a strike.
Come on now.
Awaiting the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Great job. Hey, way to battle back, Jordan. Good job.
So Franklin strands 2 runners, 2 hits in the inning, and a run comes across. And as we head to the top half of the second inning, Franklin now holds a 1-0 lead.
Fresh flowers can brighten anyone's day, whether it's for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. April's Flowers on Main can create a one-of-a-kind arrangement for those special people in your life. Planning that dream mountain wedding, April Chastain and her staff will design to fit your budget. Just give them a call at 828-524-3223 or stop by. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays till 1 p.m. April's Flowers on Main. Designs for all of life's events.
Back here at McConnell Field, Penland Sports Complex at Macon Middle School. We head to the top half of the second inning. And Franklin now up 1-0 in this opening round, 2A state playoff game. Softball team is over across the way in their opening round game against Central Academy. And we'll see if we can get an updated score as we go along. Leading things off for East Lincoln, going to be Alden Horn,
14, Alden Horn.
Williamson, and Martin to bat. 5, 6, and 7 in the order.
Go now. Which way?
Nathan Sanders kicks and fires. Swung on and missed. Quickly in the hole. 0-2 is Alden Horn.
Check, and stay close.
East Lincoln out of Lincoln County, Denver, North Carolina. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike three. One gone. That'll bring Carter Williamson to the plate.
Come on now. Come on, Carter.
Number 15, the left fielder, Carter Williamson.
The winner of this game will take on the winner of West Lincoln and South Point. That's happening at West Lincoln. Franklin drew a 4 seed out of 32 teams, which means if you can keep winning, you're going to be at home through at least the third round, as that one is fouled off at the plate. But tomorrow is not guaranteed in the playoffs. You've got to win to keep your season alive. It doesn't matter how good your record is. Tried to drop one in there and missed. Ball, 2 strikes on Carter Williamson.
Come on now.
1-2. 2-2. Wind starts to pick up here. Crowd is gathering. It's turned out to be a pretty nice crowd on hand. A lot of activity here at Macon Middle tonight. Both the softball and the baseball teams in first round playoff action. 2-2, caught the outside corner. Strike 3. 2 gone in the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Nathan Sanders brings Derek Martin to the plate.
The designated hitter, number 17, Derek Martin.
Want to thank our fond sponsors providing you tonight's contest here on FPSN. Hit towards short, up with it Harrison. Bobbled it briefly, able to make the throw. 6-3. Martin is retired, and that's going to retire the side for the East Lincoln Mustangs. 1, 2, 3 go the Mustangs in the top half of the first inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second right after this.
Computers are a huge part of our lives today. At home, our computers are a place to do all sorts of things, like keeping in touch with family and friends, studying for a final exam, or shopping for that perfect gift. At work, we rely heavily on computers to help us meet deadlines, keep up with important files, and ultimately increase the productivity and success of our businesses. But what happens when all that technology we rely on fails? Introducing Wired. From home computer repair and virus removal to business networking and technical support, our friendly techs have the knowledge and skill to help you with just about any computer-related issue. Wired works closely with many businesses here in Macon County, managing backups, implementing network security, training employees. See, we don't just treat the symptoms of the problems. We work with our clients to provide comprehensive solutions that prevent future issues and keep your home or business network running smoothly. So, if you have a problem or project that relates to computers, call Wired. We've got you covered.
Bottom half of the second. Franklin, Goodison, Dewey, Cochran, and Carlton. The 7, 8, and 9 hole in that Coach Hawkins order to face Jordan Fisher. Panthers up 1-0.
Number 7, Isaac Dewey.
Dewey, a right-handed batter also. Tonight he is in right field. The first pitch is in there for ball 1. Swung on and missed. Evens it up, add a ball and a strike. I want to thank our sponsors. I was talking about that before the inning ended. Our fine sponsors for tonight's playoff game exclusively here on FPSN. 1-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner. April's Flowers on Main. April Chastain. Come by and visit her. Of course, you got Mother's Day coming up. Don't forget Mama. She can hook you up. 2-2 is going to be back to the pitcher. Tough play. Fisher up with it. Over to first in time.
Play, Jordan.
For the first out. That's going to bring to the plate. Eyes check that. Dylan Cochran. Dewey is retired. 1-4.
Number 1.
Along with
Cochran.
Anders Custom Woodworking, Tim Anders and Amy. Fine sponsors of baseball here. Tapper towards third and off the glove of Garrett Michelle. Going to kick down that left field line. Here comes the throw in. That'll keep Cochran at first. That'll be an error. That's going to bring to the plate Tanner Carlton.
Number 10, Tanner Carlton.
Along with the WNC Sports Zone. About to see Jasper Mudge. We'll look you up too. And our newest sponsor, Wired Inc. All your computer needs. It's wired. Got to be bunted over Fisher's head. Holding up to make sure he didn't catch that one was Dewey, and he's going to be caught at second for the force. Fielder's choice for Tanner Carlton. That'll bring the top of the order and Blake Gibson to the plate.
The catcher.
2 gone, and a runner remains at first.
Blake Gibson.
Went to third last time.
Gibson takes low for ball 1.
Let's go now.
The 1-0. There it is. High and tight. 2-0. Awaiting the 2-0 pitch. Here it is. Slap towards third. Up with it, Michelle. To first. Off the bag. And over the head of the first baseman, Alden Horn. That one's going to kick down the line. Heading to third. It is Tanner Carlton. They're going to stop him there.
Let's go.
Runners on the corners. We'll get a courtesy runner in for the catcher.
First baseman, number 27, Ty Chastain.
Come on now, make a play.
A couple of errors in the inning
Number 15,
for East Lincoln. Trey Woodard going to run it first. Let's just see Tanner Carlton getting a lead at third. That'll bring to the plate Todd Chastain. Chastain will take high, ball 1. Chastain hits one up the chute. Is it going to reach the seats? It will. Fisher looks in. 1-1. That one is sent into center field and going to kick to the wall. 1 run's going to come home to score. Heading to third is Woodard. They're going to wave him home. As the throw comes in, there won't be a play at the plate. As Franklin tacks on 2 more, it's 3-0. And heading down to second with a double is Todd Chastain.
That'll bring up your third baseman, number 18.
18, Tony Skro will come to the plate. Third baseman. Skro will take on the inside corner.
Oh, get this out, kid. Atta boy. Do it yourself.
Fisher looks the runner at second. Now comes home.
Good job,
Swung on and
George!
missed. Strike 3.
Hey, good job, kid!
That's going to do it.
Go get him back, boys! Go get him back!
After 2, your score, East Lincoln 0. Franklin Panther
Franklin tacks
3.
on 2 runs. They strand a runner and a couple of hits in the inning. We head to the top of the 3rd inning with Franklin now on top, 3-0.
The WNC Sports Zone is your official headquarters for everything Franklin Panthers. From pullovers to shirts and hats, you'll find it all at Sports Zone. From college to the pros, they've got a large selection of hoodies and sweatshirts at Sports Zone. And they can handle all of your screen printing, engraving, and embroidery. The WNC Sports Zone, located in the Franklin Plaza Shopping Center. Open 9 to 8, Monday through Saturday.
All right, welcome back as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. Franklin up 3-0 in this opening round 2A state playoff game over the East Lincoln Mustangs. Sanders remains on the hill for Coach Tim Hawkins. The throw goes down. We're just about ready for the beginning of this top half of the 3rd as Josh Stevens, Bradley Burleson at the top of the order. Graham Smiley slated to bat here in the inning.
Number 22, Josh Stevens.
Come back, kid!
Josh Stevens, a lefty.
Let's go, baby!
At least he bats left-handed. And sends the first one foul down the right field line. Well over the seats.
Line drive now. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. In the hole 0-2 quickly is Josh Stevens. The 0-2. Bounces up for Blake Gibson. Ball 2 strikes.
Get your head in there.
The left-hand batter waits. 1-2. Sent towards second on a line. Tanner Carlton will make the play for the first out.
Come on, Bradley.
That'll bring to the plate Bradley Burleson.
Center fielder, number 9, Bradley Burleson.
Burleson, his first time facing Nathan Sanders in this game. The top of the order is on deck, and Graham Smiley. And therefore strike. Sanders has been workmanlike so far in this game.
Come on, Bradley. Come on, 9.
Has 2 strikeouts. Only allowed 1 hit so far. Tapper towards third. That's going to kick foul. 0-2 the count.
Start us off, kid. Hey, you know what's coming now. I got a bat.
missed high. Tried to get him to chase.
Come on now, you know what's coming.
Ball 2 strikes now on Burleson. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Hey, come on, Grant, start us off.
3 strikeouts for Nathan Sanders in this ball game.
Back to
On top of the order we
lineup
go.
For the Mustangs,
And
catcher,
Graham Smiley.
Number 5, Graham Smiley.
And this is the kid that all the coaches told me to keep an eye on coming into this one, as he is already seeing looks from ACC schools such as NC State, and only a freshman. That one bounces up for ball 1.
Let's get him one time, now. Let's get it. Come on, Graham. There you go.
2-0.
Gotta come to you, Five. Come on now. Find a hole out there.
2-0, in there for a strike.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Five.
Swung on and missed.
Go.
Evens it up 2-2.
Come on now. Do this. Come on, you got it. Go. Put him play.
Popped up. Is it going to reach the out of bounds territory? It will. Right behind our microphone. Count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chance to make a big one. He was this close. Come on, Five. Put him play.
Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Smiley at the plate. Watches one sail high. Ball 3. Full count.
Come on, Graham.
For Graham Smiley. Bounced to third, his only time at the dish. Sanders looks in. That one's kicked foul. Stays alive.
Find a way.
The Panthers are able to hang on to this 3-0 lead or build on it. They'll play again on Friday, weather permitting, against the winner of West Lincoln South Point. And it would be right here. Caught the inside corner. Strike 3. That'll do it for the East Lincoln Mustangs in the top half of the 3rd inning. They go 1-2-3 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd.
Planning a kitchen or bathroom remodel? The first call you need to make is to Anders Custom Woodworking. Tim Anders specializes in custom cabinetry and granite countertops for kitchens, bathrooms, offices, and entertainment centers. From the large kitchens to the smallest bathrooms, Anders Custom Woodworking will make sure your specific needs are met. Give Tim Anders a call at 828-342-4222 for a free estimate today.
Well, we had some fireworks in the break there. The umpire came over to East Lincoln dugout. Don't know if he warned the dugout, warned the coach or a player, but there was some discussion there, and it appeared at one point the old heave-ho sign, but we don't exactly know if somebody was kicked out of the ball game. Either way, we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning with Franklin up 3-0. After Nathan Sanders was able to fan the last 2 batters he saw via a strikeout in that inning. Scrow, Harrison, or is it going to be Harrison? Yes, Harrison rather. And Sanders along with Burt to bat this inning. As we'll have a couple of extra seconds to maybe even a minute before we get to the bottom half of the 3rd inning after the conversation in the dugout. between the umpire and a player or a coach for East Lincoln. Harrison, his last time up, double. He'll lead things off for Coach Tim Hawkins here in the home half of the third inning. Jordan Fisher takes his final warm-up tosses. And standing in is Harrison. Nice crowd on hand here at the Penland Sports Complex, Macon Middle School.
Panthers is your shortstop, number 4, Tyler Harrison.
Harrison, right-handed batter. Fisher deals. That one is slap foul, left side. Quickly in the hole, 0-2 now is Tyler Harrison.
Make him hit your pitch now. Way
You can
ahead.
see some of the
Way ahead.
clouds moving across the sky with that shot. The 0-2 pitch. Up the middle, base hit. Harrison reaches. That'll bring to the plate Nathan Sanders, the pitcher, victim of a strikeout his only time up against Jordan Fisher.
The pitcher, number 6, Nathan Sanders.
3 runs on 5 hits and no errors for Franklin. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 errors for East Lincoln. Runner at first now. He takes off. Sanders sends that one foul down the left field line. And he's in the hole 0-1. Harrison took off. And he would have stole second if Sanders had not fouled that one off. Now throw over. One thing also I was told coming into this one, of course, you don't know a lot about playoff teams, especially in baseball, because there's a lot of unknowns. You don't really see these teams much. Now Tom called at the plate. Looking at the stats, talking to some of the coaches, East Lincoln steals a lot of bases. In fact, I think they had, I was told, about 60 stolen bases this season. Now throw over. He was leaning, but back safely. And it is Harrison. After he took off, they're concerned. Waiting the 0-1. Here it is. Pop back foul. And Sanders is in the hole, 0-2.
Jordan.
Come on now, let's go. Got to fight now. Don't give him nothing high. Let's go. Go get him.
Swung on and missed. Got away from the catcher. I'm going to throw down to second.
Good pitch. Good pitch.
He is safe down there. So 1 gone in the inning after the strikeout. And now runner at second for Dylan Burt, the DH. Coach Hawkins.
Designated hitter, number 24, Dylan Burt.
Come on, Jordan. Come on now.
That one's low. 1-0 the count.
Come on, baby. One pitch at a time. Now, let's go.
Fisher looks in. Looks at second. Now comes home. Slow tapper towards third. Up with it is Michelle. Throws to first and dug out by Horn. That's going to keep Tyler Harrison at second. Now 2 gone for Isaac Dewey. Dewey Grounded back to the pitcher his last time up.
The right fielder, number 7, Isaac Dewey.
Come on now, make the play right here. Come on, let's get out of this. Come in and hit.
Dewey pops it into the outfield, shallow center, and looks like the shortstop will make the play. Matt McCowan for the final out.
Good job, Jordan.
And Franklin does strand a runner
East Lincoln 0.
as we head to the
Panther
top
3.
half of the 4th inning. And Franklin on top, 3-0.
Fresh flowers can brighten anyone's day, whether it's for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. April's Flowers on Main can create a one-of-a-kind arrangement for those special people in your life. Planning that dream mountain wedding, April Chastain and her staff will design to fit your budget. Just give them a call at 828-524-3223 or stop by. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays till 1 p.m. April's Flowers on Main. Designs for all of life's events.
Back here at McConnell Field, Penland Sports Complex. Nathan Sanders makes his final warm-up tosses as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Franklin on top, 3-0 in the opening round of the 2A state playoffs. Winner plays the winner of West Lincoln and South Point. They're playing tonight. And East Lincoln will send to the plate in their half of the 4th inning. McCowan, Michelle, and Duncan.
Leading off here in the 4th for the Mustangs, the shortstop, number 8, Matt McCowan.
Gotta go all the way through.
Come on, Maddie. Come on, Maddie. Hit in now. Hit in.
McCowan watches one cell outside for ball 1.
Come on, Matty.
Awaiting the 1-0. Here it is. And therefore strike.
Come on now. Let's go. Beat it all a couple times. Now, let's go. In your zone, drive it all the way.
Waiting the 1-1. Slow tapper. Up with it. And it's Carlton to first in time. One gone.
Come on now. Let's go. Need a runner.
That's going to bring Garrett Michelle to the plate, the third baseman.
Third
He
baseman,
singled
number 19, Garrett.
his last time at the dish. And he's a left-handed batter. Stands in to face Nathan Sanders. And he takes low for ball 1. Slap back to the screen. Almost took off one of his teammates' heads. They're scurrying it around now. Down to the East Lincoln dugout.
Come on, 1-9. Straight it out
The
now.
1-1 pitch. Here it is. Swings and misses.
Come on, G. Need you, kid. Come on,
Now,
Garrett.
ball 2 strikes on Garrett Michelle. Base is clear here in the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Bounces away. For ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, baby. Come on, Garrett. Go, kid.
Awaiting the 2-2. Here it is.
Go, kid.
That one's going to get through the hole into right field for a base hit. So Michelle has 2 singles in the ball game. He's 2 for 2. That's going to bring to the plate Gabe Duncan.
Brings up second baseman, number 6, Gabe Duncan.
Duncan tapped to third back in the first inning.
Come on now, Sick. Come on, Garrett. Come on now.
Sends that one towards short, trying to turn 2. They do. 4 to 6 to 3. Twin killing. That's going to wrap up the top half of the fourth inning for the East Lincoln Mustangs. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth right after this.
Computers are a huge part of our lives today. At home, our computers are a place to do all sorts of things, like keeping in touch with family and friends, studying for a final exam, or shopping for that perfect gift. At work, we rely heavily on computers to help us meet deadlines, keep up with important files, and ultimately increase the productivity and success of our businesses. But what happens when all that technology we rely on fails? Introducing Wired. From home computer repair and virus removal to business networking and technical support, our friendly techs have the knowledge and skill to help you with just about any computer-related issue. Wired works closely with many businesses here in Macon County, managing backups, implementing network security, training employees. See, we don't just treat the symptoms of the problems. We work with our clients to provide comprehensive solutions that prevent future issues and keep your home or business network running smoothly. So, if you have a problem or project that relates to computers, call Wired. We've got you covered.
Back here at the McConnell Field in Macon Middle School, we head to the bottom of the fourth inning with Franklin on top, 3-0 in the opening round of the 2A state playoffs. Franklin going to send to the plate, 8, 9, and 1 in the order. Dylan Cochran, Tanner Carlton, along with Blake Gibson. To face Fisher, who has gone the whole way for East Lincoln. He comes into this ball game under 500 at 11 and 12. They finished 6th in their conference.
Batting for the Panthers, the left fielder, number 1, Dylan Cochran.
Cochran stands in. He reached on an error. Back in the second. Sends that one into left field. No man's land. Left fielder trying to make the play. Carter Williamson on a dead sprint, then stopped pretty quickly to make that play for the first out. Got to bring to the plate Tanner Carlton. One gone.
Number 10, Tanner Carlton.
Reached on a fielder's choice, came around to score one of the Panthers' 3 runs. And that 2-run second, as that one's in the dirt. That one missed. Two-up. In the left field. Base hit.
All right, keep it first base.
Top of the order we go now after the single by Carlton. Blake Gibson reached on an error. He came around to score in that 2-run second.
Back to the top of the line for the Panthers, the catcher, number 11.
I don't know if you can see on screen, but just to the left of the center fielder, you can see a car park behind the fence in there for a strike. I would like it if maybe Gibson, or I know Chastain can hit it over the fence out in center. Ding that car. It's in harm's way right behind the fence. 0-1. That one's popped up on the infield. Garrett Michelle, the third baseman, camps under it, makes the play. Route number 2. Tommy Roten always sits out in left field. He's got a little perch out there as Todd Chastain comes to the plate.
Todd Chastain.
He is torn. He can look both ways and see the softball or the baseball field. Both games going on at the same time. Both started at 6 o'clock and therefore strike. Don't know which one he is focusing his attention on the most. Maybe he's just kind of looking towards center field. He can see out of one eye the baseball game and softball game with the other eye. Chastain sends that one into shallow right on the lip of the grass. Making the play is Gabe Duncan for the final out. So, Franklin strands a runner as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Franklin on top, 3-0.
The WNC Sports Zone is your official headquarters for everything Franklin Panthers. From pullovers to shirts and hats, you'll find it all at Sports Zone. From college to the pros, they've got a large selection of hoodies and sweatshirts at Sports Zone. And they can handle all of your screen printing, engraving, and embroidery. The WNC Sports Zone, located in the Franklin Plaza Shopping Center. Open 9 to 8, Monday through Saturday.
The scoreboards run out of their dugout with iPad. Yeah, we have like a 3-0 as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Remaining on the hill, Nathan Sanders, you see him out there on the hill, making his final warm-up tosses. He came in to tonight's action with a great record. Look at that. 5-0, 1.55 ERA, and he has not damaged that ERA in this game. Not given up a run so far. Leading things off will be Alden Horn, and we'll see Carter Williamson along with Derek Martin. Bob 6 and 7 at East Lincoln order. Victim of a strikeout was Horn his first time up to face Sanders. That one is hit towards short. Harrison up with it to first. Got him. 1 pitch, 1 out. 6-3 in the book goes Horn. That'll bring Carter Williamson to the plate.
Bring up the left fielder, number 15, Carter Williamson.
In your strike zone now.
Come on, Carter.
First offering is well outside for ball 1. Awaiting the 1-0 pitch. That one's high as well. Awaiting the 2-0 offering, and Tom going to be called at the plate. Carter Williamson was a victim of a strikeout. His only time up, he's 0 for 1.
Come on, Carter, need you.
4 strikeouts
Come on, baby. In your
so
power.
far for Sanders. 2-0, it's high. The 3-0 pitch. Miss low, ball 4.
Gotta be in your zone now.
1 on with 1 out. That'll bring Derek Martin to the plate. First walk
Brings up the
issued
designated hitter,
by Nathan Sanders in this one.
17, Derek Martin.
Martin tapped short his only time at the dish. 0 for 1. He looks down to his third base coach to get the sign. Now he'll stand into the right-handed batter's box. Nasty pitch in there for a strike. He laid off, but it caught the outside corner. Franklin plated a run in the first inning and 2 in the second, but since then, goose eggs up on the scoreboard. But a 3-0 lead. Runner takes off, swing and a miss, throw down. They got him. Nope, it got away. My mistake. The throw was there, but it went through the glove of Tanner Carlton. Oh, and 2 the count. Here's the pitch. Missed high. One, 2. In the air, pretty well, left field. Backpedaling is Cochran at the wall, jumps, and he made the play. He made the play. Dylan Cochran climbed the wall for out number 2.
Brings up number 22.
That's going to bring to the plate Josh Stevens. Cochran robbed Derek Martin of a home run. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. Tom going to be called. Stevens, the lefty, waits and watches one. That goes in the dirt for ball 2. 2-0 the count. The Josh Stevens.
Now you can do this.
3-0.
Hey, we need 2 base runners. Be smart. Come on now.
3-0 pitch. High ball 4.
There we go.
Second walk issued in the inning. 2 on and 2 outs. Now Coach Hawkins going to come out and talk with Nathan Sanders, who has started this game, gone the whole way. 4 2/3. Needs one more out to get out of this inning. Winner of this game will take on the winner of West Lincoln and South Point, and if it's Franklin, that game will be right here, slated for Friday, May 10th. Of course, weather dependent. Forecast is not looking good for this weekend. Bottom of the order, Bradley Burleson, non-hole hitter, will stand in with runners at first and second and 2 out.
Center fielder, number 9, Bradley Burleson.
He was a victim of a strikeout. His only time up. Squares around, wants to bunt, and it's going to kick foul. 4 strike 1.
Good try, Bradley. Good try. Go, Brad. Come on, Bradley. Hit hard somewhere, 9. Come on, put it in play.
Sanders, long look in. That one misses.
Good job, 9. Come on now.
If you notice the circles to the right and left of home plate painted with a Panther paw, that's a nice touch. Sent in to left field pretty well. Now center fielder ranging over, and Coleman Saunders, he'll make the play for the final out.
All right, hang in there. Go down, come back, get back. Come on.
East Lincoln will strand a runner, a couple of runners, as we head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Still 3-0 Franklin.
Planning a kitchen or bathroom remodel? The first call you need to make is to Anders Custom Woodworking. Tim Anders specializes in custom cabinetry and granite countertops for kitchens, bathrooms, offices, and entertainment centers. From the large kitchens to the smallest bathrooms, Anders Custom Woodworking will make sure your specific needs are met. Give Tim Anders a call at 828-342-4222 for a free estimate today.
3-0 Franklin. Bottom of the 5th we go. And Franklin, this inning, will send the heart of the order to the plate. Tony Scrow, Tyler Harrison, and Nathan Sanders. Little bat against The East Lincoln hurler who has gone the whole way. That's Jordan Fisher. He pitched a pretty good ball game, honestly. Panther lineup can be pretty potent at times. As he takes his final warm-up tosses, I want to thank our sponsors exclusively bringing you Panther baseball here on FPSN, Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Anders Custom Woodworking, the WNC Sports Zone, along with April's Flowers on Main and Wired Incorporated. Appreciate all of our sponsors. They make it possible. There's significant cost involved with televising these games, even if it's baseball. Top of the order, and or top of the, I'll start that again. Tony Scrove will bat. He's not the top of the order. He's the third slot in that Tim Hawkins batting order. Scrove is
baseman, number 18, Tony Scrove.
Has one hit.
Come on now, needing out here.
A little bit high for ball one, the first offering.
Come on now,
Get on top.
everybody ready.
Oh. Come on now.
All right, battle catch. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan.
Awaiting the 2-0. Towards third. Michelle scoops to first. Off the bag was the first baseman, but he applies the tag, the umpire says, on Tony Scrove as he went by. 5-3 on the putout goes Tony Scrove. Tyler Harrison bats. He's 2 for 2, a single and a double.
The cleanup hitter and the shortstop, number 4, Tyler Harrison.
Swung on and missed.
Good pitch, Jordan. Come on now, make it out right here. Let's go, quick in. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Come on.
Sends that one into left field, diving, and not making the play, the left fielder, Carter Williamson. And that'll put a runner at first with one out. Sure, they'll give Harrison a hit, and they do. He's 3 for 3. That'll bring Nathan Sanders to the plate. Victim of a strikeout both times at the dish.
Nathan Sanders.
Nice try, Carter. Nobody hurt. Let's go. Make it double play. Roll it up.
Now throw over. They got him. Hanging off the bag was Harrison. And a quick throw over.
Hey, good try. There you go. Now let's
Will retire Harrison. 2 gone.
Come on, let's go.
And the bases now are clear. First one misses inside. Ball 1.
Everybody alive.
Come on now, needing out right here.
That one misses.
Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan.
2-0. Pitch. Fouled off at the plate. Two balls and a strike to Sanders. Whoa. Backed him off.
Bring it in now. Bring it in.
3-1 now on Sanders.
Come on, Jordan. Battle back. Come on now. Put it in play right here.
Again, high and inside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk will send Dylan Burt to the plate. Burt, a couple of ground outs. Now we're going to get a meeting on the mound. Whole infield is going to come in and talk with their head coach. Trying to get an update on the softball diamond. It looks like we're going to get a pitching change. So,
Hey, way to battle, Jordan. Good job, Jordan. Hey, way to battle, Jordan.
we will head to a break, and we'll tell you who the new pitcher is right after this.
Fresh flowers can brighten anyone's day, whether it's for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. April's Flowers on Main can create a one-of-a-kind arrangement for those special people in your life. Planning that dream mountain wedding, April Chastain and her staff will design to fit your budget. Just give them a call at 828-524-3223 or stop by. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays till 1 p.m. April's Flowers on Main. Designs for all of life's events.
All right, back here at the Pentland Sports Complex. New pitcher on the mound for the East Lincoln Mustangs is none other than Ty Cobb. In 12 games, he has a 4-4 record, 3.91 ERA, 43 innings pitched, and 33 strikeouts. Ty Cobb will take to the mound for the East Lincoln Mustangs and coach Chris Mateel. If your name is Ty Cobb, you have to play baseball. You have to. Don't know if he has any relatives in Royston, Georgia or not. He'll take his final warm-up tosses. Dylan Burt will be the first Panther to face Ty Cobb. Just got an update from Byron McClure. 9-0 on the softball diamond. Franklin on top of Central Academy. Franklin on the softball diamond got a 2 seed.
Number 24, Dylan.
They'll be at home throughout the playoffs through the 4th round, single elimination round. Burt sends one over the second baseman's outstretched hands and into center field. Rounding second and headed to third is Sanders. Burt going to stop at first. That'll bring Dewey to the plate. Dewey, so far in this one, has a fly out and a ground out. He's 0 for 2.
Isaac Dewey.
Dewey takes outside for ball 1. Slow tapper to third, and that's going to kick to the left of third base in foul territory. Evens it up, add a ball and a strike. Going to get a courtesy runner in. It appears now Chris McGuire is running at first.
Number 17, Christopher McGuire checking in to
As Dewey remains at the dish. Took a couple of pitches to get the pinch runner in. Well, I didn't exactly know what was happening. Ty Cobb, the pitcher, Looks in for the sign. And therefore a strike.
Come on, baby. Go finish him off, baby.
The 1-2 offering. Kick foul to the screen. Count stays a ball, 2 strikes. Dylan Cochran is on deck, but there's 2 gone in the inning. Awaiting the 1-2 pitch. Still waiting. Now Cobb comes set. Now quick throw over, and he's back safely. Is Christopher McGuire. Already picked off a runner in this inning. That was Harrison a couple of batters ago, leading off of first. The 1-2. Pop back foul behind us here in the press box. He stays alive at a ball, 2 strikes. Winner plays the winner of West Lincoln and South Point. That one's happening tonight at West Lincoln High School, the 1-2. Into center field, base hit. 1 run comes home to score. Center fielder bobbles it. McGuire heads down to third. They've got Dewey in a rundown. He's going to race back to first, throw to third. He's safe. Run comes home to score. It's 4-0 Franklin. And runners remain on the corners.
Brings up number 1, Dylan Cochran.
Sanders
Failed to mention the pitching change
does come home to score.
Mustangs. On the mound now, number 21, Ty Cobb.
The back-to-back singles off of Ty Cobb. That'll bring Dylan Cochran to the plate. Popped out, reached on an air. He's 0 for 2. Runner takes off. In there for a strike. Throw down is bobbled.
I need you, kid. Come on, let's get off the field, boys.
Come on now, Ty. Come on now. Need one right here.
On and missed. And the whole 0-2 quickly is Dylan Cochran. Second and third, and 2 out. Awaiting the 0-2 pitch. Bounces away. And the run comes home to score. McGuire pinch running at third, comes home to score, and it's now 5-0 Franklin. In the process, Dewey heads down to third. Awaiting the 1-2 offering. Slow tapper foul.
There you go, Ty. Come on now, one more. Let's go. Come on now, we can do this. Let's go.
Number 12,
Hey, 1-2. Misses, evens it up, 2-2.
Come on now, get him this time. Let's go.
Two-two. Stays alive.
go get somebody on base.
Franklin has plated 2 runs in the inning to take a 5-0 lead. 2 runs in the second and a run in the first. That one misses. Full count.
Come on, Ty. Come on now.
Ty Cobb, the pitcher, comes set. Misses. Ball 4. Runners on the corners again for Tanner Carlton. First walk issued by Ty Cobb. Single and a fielder's choice for Tanner Carlton so far in this one. Opening round of the 2A state playoffs. Glad that you're with us here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Share our post on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Franklin Panther Sports Network. You'll get notifications anytime we are live. And also, when we upload highlight videos. So be in the know, subscribe. That one is sent down the left field line and in foul territory. It's going to drop harmlessly. 0-1 the count on Tanner Carlton. Like our Facebook page as well. You'll be notified when we go live. If you follow us, like us, you can set the notifications to send one to your phone when our broadcasts start. That one's going to stay in fair territory. Shallow left field. Who wants it? Shortstop. Matt McCowan will make the play for the final out. That'll put a lid on the bottom half of the 5th inning. Couple of runs come across. Franklin strands 2 runners. As we head to the 6th inning, it's now 5-0 Panthers.
Computers are a huge part of our lives today. At home, our computers are a place to do all sorts of things, like keeping in touch with family and friends, studying for a final exam, or shopping for that perfect gift. At work, we rely heavily on computers to help us meet deadlines, keep up with important files, and ultimately increase the productivity and success of our businesses. But what happens when all that technology we rely on fails? Introducing Wired. From home computer repair and virus removal to business networking and technical support, our friendly techs have the knowledge and skill to help you with just about any computer-related issue. Wired works closely with many businesses here in Macon County, managing backups, implementing network security, training employees. See, we don't just treat the symptoms of the problems. We work with our clients to provide comprehensive solutions that prevent future issues and keep your home or business network running smoothly. So, if you have a problem or project that relates to computers, call Wired. We've got you covered.
All right, got a new pitcher on the mound for Coach Tim Hawkins. That is Ty Chastain on the mound, and we've also got some changes in the field, and we'll get to those here in just a few moments as Ty Chastain comes in relief. There's his record in 11 games, 5-2, a .93 ERA. Takes over for Nathan Sanders. Smiley going to lead it off. He's the leadoff hitter. Victim of a strikeout his last time up, and he takes a strike.
Come on, Five. Come on now, get it started.
Now going to be time call at the plate.
Get us going, Five.
Sent towards third. Scroll up with it to first. And can't be dug out of the dirt by Nathaniel Holland, who is now at first. They will give an error to the third baseman, allowing Smiley to reach.
Matt McCowan.
That's going to bring the shortstop, Matt McCowan, to the plate. A couple of ground outs. He's 0 for 2 in this one. That one is sent into left field. Backpedaling is Cochran. He makes the play just shy of the track for out number 1.
We'll bring up the third baseman, number 19, Garrett Michelle.
It's going to bring Michelle to the plate. So far, in this one, he is the leading hitter for East Lincoln as he sends that one back to Todd Chastain. Throws to first in time. 1-3 on the put out that does advance the runner. Smiley down to second. 2 gone in the inning.
Number 6, Gabe Duncan.
I do believe the softball game is over. That one's in the dirt. Last check, it was 17-0 Franklin. The bottom of the 4th inning. I think they called it 1-0. Swung on and missed.
Come on now, be ready to hit. Come on. Be ready for it. Come on.
Duncan grounded into a double play his last time up. That one's going to be sent towards short. Harrison to first. Got him. 6-3. That's going to put a lid on things for the East Tenders, the East Lincoln Mustangs. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's still 5-0 Franklin.
The WNC Sports Zone is your official headquarters for everything Franklin Panthers. From pullovers to shirts and hats, you'll find it all at Sports Zone. From college to the pros, they've got a large selection of hoodies and sweatshirts at Sports Zone. And they can handle all of your screen printing, engraving, and embroidery. The WNC Sports Zone, located in the Franklin Plaza Shopping Center. Open 9 to 8, Monday through Saturday.
All right, welcome back. 5-0. Bottom of the 6th. Franklin well on their way to the second round of the state playoffs. We'll play the winner of West Lincoln and South Point. That'll happen on Friday. Beautiful shot as some ominous-looking clouds are moving across. But it's been dry here. Was just told it is a final at the softball field across the way. Last check, it was 17-0. We think that is the final. Lady Panthers advance to the second round of the state tournament. And that game will be right here at the Penland Sports Complex on Friday. 6 or 7, depending on what the teams agree to. Ty Cobb remains on the mound for East Lincoln. Is going to make his final warm-up tosses, and we will get the bottom half of the 6th inning underway. Franklin up 5-0 in this one. As the top of the order will bat for Franklin. Blake Gibson, Todd Chastain, Tony Scrow. Gibson reached on an air back in the 2nd inning. Flew out and grounded out. He's 0 for 3. Throw goes down to second. And Gibson gets ready to come into the right-handed batter's box to lead off the bottom half of the 6th inning. Blake Gibson, the catcher. He's catched all season and comes in and is on the mound in some tough situations from time to time for Coach Tim Hawkins.
Come on now, make it out. Let's go.
Sends that one to third, the hot corner. It's been hot tonight. Man, dug out nicely by Alden Horn.
Better hang on, Alden.
Go now.
One gone. Todd Chastain bats. Chastain hit by a pitch, doubled, and flied out.
Pitcher number 27, Todd Chastain.
Chastain takes a ball.
Come on now, let's go. Let's get in here and hit.
Swings and misses. I'll say he got a piece of it.
Come on, Ty.
Let's go.
Put a charge in that one. Deep to left field. Towards the wall, left fielder Williamson will make the play
Good job, long out. Nobody hurt.
on the warning track. Two gone will bring Tony Scrow to the plate. Almost close to that car that's parked out in center field.
Third baseman number 18, Tony Scrow.
It's tough to see on our wide shot there. We only have one camera operator here. Maybe shocking. We got a bunch of cameras, but only one camera operator in there for a strike. Normally have two. It'd be hard to see if you watch it on a smartphone, maybe even harder. If you've hooked it up to your big screen LED TV and you're streaming on the YouTube app, you may be able to see what I'm talking about out in center field, left center. The 0-2 misses. That's a way to watch it. You've got a smart television or Chromecast. You can cast that up to your big TV as long as you've got good internet. It looks pretty good. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runs it full, 3-2. Backs him off the plate.
Come on. Go get him now. Win the battle now. Win the battle.
Payoff pitch. Stays alive. If you have the YouTube app built into your phone,
Stand it down. Come on, win the battle now.
you can sometimes cast it to Chromecast, or if you've got it built into your television, just search Franklin Panther Sports Network. 3-2. Popped up the chute. Going to drift into left field. Williamson. Going to be called off by the center fielder, Burleson.
Good inning, Ty.
And he'll make the play for the final out.
Number 6, Mustangs, no runs on 2 hits.
So we head to the top of the 7th, 3 outs away from a first-round victory.
5 runs.
Planning a kitchen or bathroom remodel? The first call you need to make is to Anders Custom Woodworking. Tim Anders specializes in custom cabinetry and granite countertops for kitchens, bathrooms, offices, and entertainment centers. From the large kitchens to the smallest bathrooms, Anders Custom Woodworking will make sure your specific needs are met. Give Tim Anders a call at 828-342-4222 for a free estimate today.
Back here at Macon Middle School, Penland Sports Complex. We head to the top of the 7th. Got a new pitcher. Looks like Blake Gibson. They're going to come in, take over for Todd Chastain. And it appears Chastain going to go behind the plate. So they'll just change positions. Chastain catching now, and Gibson is on the mound. We'll get the stats for Blake Gibson. He has been dominant as well. 12 games, a 4-0 record, 1.77 ERA, 31.2 innings pitched, 48 strikeouts. About as dominant as you can get. Leading things off for East Lincoln will be Horn, the first baseman, victim of a strikeout. And a ground out. He's 0 for 2 in this one. Pops that one off the end of his bat, straight up the chute. Who wants it?
Knock him down.
And foul territory. Gibson going to make the play and flip it to his first baseman for out number 1. Going to bring Williamson to the plate.
The left fielder.
That will bring Carter Williamson up to face Blake Gibson. Williamson struck out, and he drew a walk. And he takes a ball in the outside corner. Backs him off the plate, 2-0.
Come on now, you're ready for it. Rail away.
That one's going to be fisted up the middle, scooped by the shortstop to first. Got him! Dug out nicely by Holland. Harrison scoops it behind the bag at second. One more out to get for a first-round win for the Panthers.
Hey, let's go. Hey, good hustle.
That'll bring Derek Martin to the plate.
Hey, good hustle.
Designated
Martin
hitter number
0 for
17, Derek Martin.
A ground out and a fly out.
Come on, Dave. Let it all hang out, buddy. Go for it.
Sends that one on a line, caught by Tyler Harrison. And Franklin is victorious.
And that'll do it, Panther fans. Your Franklin Panthers
5-0 over the East Lincoln Mustangs. And they'll advance to the second round on Friday night. We will wrap it up right after this.
Fresh flowers can brighten anyone's day, whether it's for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. April's Flowers on Main can create a one-of-a-kind arrangement for those special people in your life. Planning that dream mountain wedding, April Chastain and her staff will design to fit your budget. Just give them a call at 828-524-3223 or stop by. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays till 1 p.m. April's Flowers on Main. Designs for all of life's events.
All right. That's a final. 5-0. Franklin wins in the opening round. Opening round shutout of the East Lincoln Mustangs. Advance to take on the winner of South Point and West Lincoln. Byron to get a score, cannot get a score on that one. So we don't know who won in that first round matchup between West Lincoln and South Point, but that game will be right here at Macon Middle School, slated to play on Friday night. There's some bad weather moving in for the weekend. We'll see how that plays in the plans of the second round of the state playoffs. So it was a clean sweep here at Macon Middle tonight. The softball team won 17-0 over Central Academy, and the Franklin baseball team defeated East Lincoln 5-0. All right, here are the plans on FPSN, Franklin Panther Sports Network. At this point, we're going to be broadcasting the softball game on Friday night. We'll move across the way, and we'll have that matchup in the second round, Lady Panthers and whoever they do play. This game on Friday night will be broadcast on WFSC. Dustin will have the call at 104.9 FM and 1050 AM. That's the plan right now. So we will see you on Friday night for Lady Panther softball. That'll wrap it up for Philip Angel, our camera operator, and to Ben Walker, our executive producer. I'm George Young. So long.